And then the little children were brutally mutilated, eaten and excreted, and then eaten again. Nowadays, Hollywood rewrites all fairy tales to make them less scary and even add some morals to them. But the original stories were much darker. Some tales were made just for the sake of the game. No purpose, no morals, just sinister shit made out of boredom. But don't worry, the tales I'm about to tell you do in fact contain some points behind them. First story is about Bluebird. This dude was filthy rich, mansions, gold, embroidered furniture, etc. But he had an ugly blue beard that made him look like a cursed smurf. Red flag number 1. Because if a person isn't liked by many, maybe that means there's something you don't know. Like that one kid at school who was bullied by everyone and you decide to give him a chance. Be open to him for once. And then it turns out he wasn't a very nice person, hence the reason he was bullied. Yuck. Anyways, he wanted to marry one of his hot neighbors' daughters. Both said hell no, cause the dude was chopped and had a high body count or whatever, plus his ex-wives were nowhere to be found. To charm them, he threw a week-long party at his fancy country house, booze dancing, rich people bullshit. And the young daughter got drunk and decided maybe Bluebeard isn't that bad. That's my favorite color after all, and married the Bluebird. It was not one of the two girls, but the youngest one. A month later, Bluebird goes, Babe, I'm off for 6 weeks. Here's the key to everything. Explore, but don't open this one creepy door, with the blood puddle under the floor. Don't worry about it. With the goat skull hanging off its head there. Just with the 666 engraved on the doorknob, or God, I'm gonna crash out. Just don't worry about it, don't open it. Red flag number 2. As soon as he leaves, he invites her friends, shows off her new mansion, but she's itching to open that damn door, so she does. And bam, murder closet. Blood everywhere, all his ex-wife dissected and hung like beef in a big fridge. And the stench is so putrid. She freaks out, drops the key, and tries to scrub the blood off. But of course the key is magical and it doesn't let her wipe it off. Red flag number 3. What a misfortune! Brad Pitt returns early! Where's the tiny key? Upstairs? I know you looked at my wife's. Now you're gonna die. She begs for prayer time and secretly yells to her sister that was on the rooftop to ask if her brothers were already coming. She did it like 4 times. I swear to God, a quarter of the tale was filled with them yapping at each other from the top floor of the rooftop. Just as Blue Moustache started tweaking out of impatience, her bros showed up and stabbed him in the back of Blackberry's head. The woman inherits everything from her now dead hubby and lives happily. Moral: don't make any decisions when you're drunk, especially marriage. And like and subscribe if your ex-husband also killed many women. The Little Match Girl. It was cold. The kind of cold that bites through skin like it's got something personal against you. And there was she, a poor little girl. She'd left her house wearing slippers, not even hers, but her mom's, big as boats. She lost one dodging traffic, and little shit ran off with the other, saying he'd save it for when he had kids, like he already has a pregnant wife and a mortgage. So now she's out there barefoot, toes turning colors they shouldn't. She's holding a bunch of matches, trying to sell them to bypassers who give 0 fucks. No one's buying, no one's stopping. She can't go home, she hasn't sold a damn thing, and her dad would beat her for it. Besides, the house is a frozen dump. The wind gets in like it pays rent. Like, why didn't they use the matches to warm the house? Are they retarded? Her fingers are going numb. She lights a match just to feel something, and stove glowing alive. She stretches her feet toward it. The match dies. She lights another. This time, she sees food. A roasted goose, steaming and fat, stuffed full of everything good. It even waddles towards her, like it's volunteering to be dinner. Then poof, cold wall again. Another match, a giant tree, covered in candles and collars, towering over her like it was meant to be hers. She reaches out, darkness, gone again. She stares at the sky. A star falls. Grandma once told her that means someone's dying. Guess she knows who now. She lights another match, and there's Grandma, glowing kind. the only one who ever gave a shit. The girl begs to be taken, but she knows the second the light goes out, she'll be alone again. So she lights the whole damn bundle. Sparks fly. It's blinding. Grandma reaches out, and finally the girl is warm. Held, safe, done. So I guess you understand what that all means, right? She's having deathbed hallucinations and delirium. Pretty sad, actually, how in the original it was all told in excruciating detail. In the morning, they find her curled up in the corner, frozen, stiff, cheeks red, and smile on her face. She probably just wanted to stay warm, someone says. Well, no shit, Sherlock, she did. The moral of the story: try to first find some wood stock to burn if you're already cold, and instead of just lighting the whole matchbox. Otherwise, it's poor resource management and inefficient usage of the product. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any ideas for next videos, feel free to share them in the comment section. Remember, these are all just jokes. Bye!